banks of the Willamette River. And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a chance now for... Williams kicks to Lopez. Right outside. He's looking for Lopez and finds him.
Last season was the best yet for Robin Lopez. Career highs pretty much across the board for Lopez as he stepped into the starting center role for New Orleans. Sometimes it's just a matter of opportunity before a player gains the confidence to be productive in a starting role.
And he sinks the second. Suns trail by 7. Z the pass to Dragic. And the foul on Mo Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now Frock. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Shot clock at 6. Here's Z, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Victor Claver, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Some people might call him vertically challenged, but tell you what, his size didn't hurt him on that rebound.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, a moment ago, Terry Stotts and I were able to chat. The frustration was evident in his voice when I asked him about the way their season had been developing. He told me, we've been learning the hard way that anything less than a 100% effort is not going to get it done. I want to see my guys a lot hungrier than they have been. That would certainly help, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Pass to Christmas. There's the screen to the wing right side. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Tucker's got his first basket of the night.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Williams, that's a two-pointer, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Dives for it, out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
A chance here, Kevin, to check out how the Trailblazers ranked in the NBA last season. 6th in free throw percentage, 15th in scoring, and as far as team shooting percentage, not really a strong suit for them. They were in the top 20 and tried to compensate for that lack of shooting with better defense.
And this is a good shooting team, Clark. It really shows in their free throw percentage. You mentioned they were in the top 10 in terms of free throw percentage as a team last year. And I think it's important for this club to really attack offensively. When they do get to the line, they tend to knock down their free throws, and those easy points go a long way. Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Z, guarded by McCollum. Len, good. Len's got his first bucket in this one.
Another bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Claver with the bucket. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Over to the wing. Christmas. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Williams dishes to Claver. Williams kicks to right. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now the dish to Len. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Williams. From deep three-point range, he got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a... And welcome back to the end. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Pelicans.
And it wasn't just bad shooting. They weren't getting good looks. The offense wasn't clicking, no ball movement, very stagnant performance.
Yeah, I agree. The reason for that, I think, was their movement away from the ball. Not very crisp.
On the court for the Suns, Z, he's in at the point. E.J. Tucker is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Dragic, and it's Fry in at the 5, home in the paint.
Well, Blazers coach Terry Stotts is a branch on the tree of head coach George Karl, and that's a pretty good tree to be on. In his playing days, Karl coached Stotts in the CBA, and actually Stotts had a pretty good career in Europe.
Here's Claver, drains it from beyond the arc. Claver's got 5.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Now, here is Morris. Defended by Claver. Z. No good on the triple. And for Terry Stotts, after his playing days, he coached as an assistant under George Karl, both in the CBA and then with the Sonics and the Bucks.
And over 2 decades of coaching experience, Kevin. This is his 6th season overall as an NBA head coach. Remember, he coached the Hawks as well as the head man. But I thought did a nice job with Portland last season.
Feeds it to Tucker. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
You get a chance here to take a look at Goran Dragic's numbers. Solid numbers last season. Last year averaged 14 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's a threat to go off in any game with the way he can score.
Yeah, you got to have players like him who can occasionally just take over the game with their scoring.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Watson's checked in. And the dunk by Lopez. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Watson with it. Now defended by Z. Watson, the pass to Lopez. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
But great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Williams dishes to Lopez. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And now just a 4-point Phoenix lead. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. They set the screen. The pass to Tucker. Dishes it to Fry. Banked in off the glass. Fry's got 5 points so far.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Wright's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The feed to Tucker. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with the win.
Yeah, and in that victory, they got huge contributions from their bench, and I thought their depth was really the major factor in that game.
And the first half. Now,
presented by Sprint.
Damon.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. Trailblazers trail by 14.
Well, you know, I tell you what, guys, it's a tough road to hoe when you're trying to rebuild in the Western Conference. There's just no room or margin for error, and teams pile on while you're down.
Mo Williams out there with Craig. Then there's Batum. Then it's Terrell Wright. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Now, we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
And back to the Suns in the West, they did finish with the worst record in the conference. They managed only 17 wins, Steve, against other teams in the West.
And that wasn't the worst mark, but it was close. The Suns' problem is that they didn't have a huge inside presence for long stretches of the season. And when you lack depth against teams with tough power forwards or centers out west, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
For Portland, they have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that strike.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Passes it to Barbosa. This one for 3. Shot is off. Puts up a prayer. Can't get it to go. And here at the end of... Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And, Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for shooters, as you well know, huge.
Yep, no question.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Z in at point guard. Markieff Morris is out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Barbosa. Here's what Phoenix has lined up on their schedule. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, a lot of basketball pundits, so to speak, would like to eliminate lottery pick protection outside the top 3 from trades. They feel it gives teams too strong an incentive to tank. You look at the Blazers last season, they owed their pick to the Bobcats if it was 13th or lower, and they finished the season 8-26 after going 500 at that point, so maybe a little suspicious.
Clark, going back to the Blazers, they finished the season among the worst defensive teams in the entire league.
And that's where they've got to improve, Kevin. They did a decent job denying looks on the perimeter, but they didn't get blocks or steals, so not a real force defensively. And among the worst in fast break points and points in the paint as well, so they clearly have some areas they can shore up.
Takes the 3, and the rejection by Batum. That's tipped. Here's Z, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
Tell you, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Brooklyn game turns out.
Emeka Okafor, he's checked in for Channing Frye. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here's Watson. Aldridge with it. Now Okafor defending. Here's Robinson. And Okafor with the block.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Pass to Christmas. The 3. And he gets it to go.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Williams kicks to Batum. Batum off the pick from Aldridge. Batum attacking. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Clock at 6. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
Suns leading by 14. Okafor with the screen on Williams. Here's Z. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, he helps his team win because he knows what he's capable of, which is defending and
Substitution. Z.
Okafor off a pick from Morris. Dragic gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 13.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Lillard gets the screen from Matthews. Kicks it to Aldridge. Inside. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Robinson's checked in for Portland. Batum comes in for Earl Watson. Dragic the pass to Okafor. Outside Dragic. He feeds it to Okafor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green. Rejected by Batum. But they'll get another chance. Morris. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by Z. Pass to Aldridge. He kicks it to Batum. Baseline try. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Nicholas Batum in this one, he's got 11 points and 3 denials. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
He sure has, Clark. Both ends of the floor. I mean, his offense has been great, but defensively he's brought huge energy, too.
Both free throws good from Batum. 1:43 left in the fourth. Phoenix leading by 9. Poked away. Matthews with it. And so here's Portland. Lillard outside. He dishes it to Aldridge. Matthews against Dragic. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Morris. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Channing Frye's checked in for Phoenix.
At the line for 2.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they've put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
And Aldridge comes over to help. It's tipped. There's Green with the 3. That doesn't go either for Green.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Robinson, that's good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Z, he's guarded by Lillard. No one near him. No good from Fry. Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Well, Phoenix shooting at a decent 44% clip here. So the Suns win it. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable.
Well, Goran, congratulations on the win.